Joining us now is the former Deputy Prime Minister, Barnaby Joyce. Barnaby, always good to chat with you. Thank you very much for joining us. We've just been talking about welcome to country. I'll repeat what Linda Burney said today. She said that acknowledgement of country, quote, recognises a continuing struggle for equality and a long history of dispossession. How do you read that? What do you make of that sort of a comment?
I think that people got to realise the threat that's before them. If the Chinese who are doing naval exercises off Sydney, they're practising, you won't have to worry about welcome to country after that because we won't own it. And I think that's the sort of the major issues that are before us. Obviously, the circumstances that surround the dawn service, because dawn service is sacred, you don't want anybody on any issue to sort of break the silence there. We had one in Canberra once screamed out "Free Palestine." Well, I don't want that either. We just deal with the sanctity of the moment and have the debate at a later day. But I suppose that between now and the campaign, we don't particularly want to drag in other issues and make them front and centre. But there will be a discussion at some point in time of the appropriateness and how regular welcome to countries should happen. There's certain areas where you say it's completely appropriate, but there's other times like a plane landing for real. A person speaking in fluent English welcoming back to Tamworth. I don't really.
I should note, Barnaby, that boos during Welcome to Country got a lot more publicity than those who yelled out Free Palestine during the Anzac Day ceremonies. I want to talk to you about the election. Obviously, we're a week out from the polls with Peter Dutton still trailing. Has the coalition played too safe in this campaign?
Well, I think unfortunately, I think the polls, people argue against polls. I don't. I think, this is tough. And I'd hate to think that we're going back to 3 more years of Chris Bowen, 3 more years of Mr Albanese, 3 more years of cost of living out of control, 3 more years where we haven't really taken the major steps to defend our nation. It really worries me. 3 more years of people being almost using farmers as a pejorative when all we're trying to do is feed you and earn export dollars to support our nation. This is 3 more years of environmental laws which want to apparently send farmers to jail, but if you've got a swindle factory, you've got an intermittent power precinct, you're A-OK. Knock over any tree you want, if that's the case.
Barnaby, I hear everything you're saying, Barnaby, and you're outlining all the problems, but the question then must be asked, if things are so bad, why are the coalition not winning? Well,
section command at the moment. I will continue to win the seat of New England. I'll do my very best endeavours. I've spent money, I've spent time trying to help others. I can only do the job I've got in front of me. And, I wish all my colleagues all the very best. Went down to Albury the other day and saw Susan Lee. She seems to be going pretty well. And, it's walked around the Star Hotel and said good day to people and they all seem pretty happy. So, the strangest thing is, I can't find people who think the Prime Minister's doing a good job. I just can't. They're not there. And I can't find any person who supports Minister Bowen. So maybe we'll be surprised on election day. I pray that we're going to be surprised. And, that's what I want. That's what I'm fighting for. And, I just hope that, the polling's not correct. But why? Not for me. Not for me personally. It'd be nice, but for our nation, I really worry that if this goes pear-shaped, we've got real problems.